Queen Mafia family, and I'm back with another video. So I'm recording on my phone because my camera wants to act stupid. So what is it? Today I'll be teaching y'all to buy your inventory with only $100. So when you start, right? When you ever think about a business, first thing you should think about is, let's just make it easier. You got the money, you got the $100, right? So the first thing what you really want to think about is where you're going to buy your stuff. I'm not even talking about a website right now because you might can't afford a website right now. It's not too many free websites, but I'm going to tell you a free website when I get into it. So I know y'all be seeing all of those little videos on YouTube and they're like, oh, you can make 100. Yeah, you can, but they don't explain. I watched a lot of them and they don't explain how you know really what to do. So I am explain to you. I started off with $150 and I spent $100 on my stuff, most of my stuff, and I pretty much did really good because I started out with a lot of stuff. I started with lashes, lip gloss, body lava, body spray, a lot of stuff. Okay, so what you want to do is figure out some websites. Now, if you only got $100, don't even think about going to Alibaba, because Alibaba shipping is like, could go range to 50 and up, 60 and up. I mean, I never found a cheaper shipment on Alibaba yet. So I don't know about AliExpress anymore because shipping went up on AliExpress, but I do recommend, if you're gonna use AliExpress, make sure you select United States and not China. Simple fact, because if you get it shipped from China, it's gonna be take forever. Unless you can wait that long, then go right ahead, wait that long. I started off with AliExpress. I brought 30 lashes and I brought lip gloss tubes. Let me stop. I brought the I'm gonna just tell y'all my little part of the story, and then I'm gonna tell y'all how to do yours. So AliExpress, I brought the lashes, the lip gloss tubes, I had lip scrub too. I brought like 6 of those. What else? I brought my body lava tubes from there, the little ones, and I brought some other stuff, and it came up to cheaper than that, but I wanted more stuff, so that really did good. What I messed up was on is I did so many things at one time, so I couldn't get all my stuff. But if I just started off with a lash business or a lip gloss business, it would have been better. So you should pick which one you really want to do. When you're doing a lip gloss business, remember, you have to get lip gloss tubes. Start with 8 milliliters because they're smaller and it's cheaper. Unless you could find 15 millimeter tubes somewhere else for cheap, for like the same price. You need tubes, you need oils, you need pigments. You don't have to have pigments if you don't want to start out with pigments, but people like pigments because clear is just plays out to them, unless they just really support you. Pigments, oils, lip gloss tubes, Versagel. Versagel is good off TKB, but now that they shipping is a little bit higher, you probably can find a vendor on Instagram, or I'm a lip gloss vendor. My lip gloss base is $8. Used to be $5, but now it's $8. Sorry for everybody that did me asking, like, how much is your lip gloss base? Yes, it's not $5 no more. Cause I felt like it was so cheap that people thought it was not a good quality, so I had to boost the price up a little bit, and I was buying. But yeah, I'm a little tired, so that's why I'm like. But anyways, yeah, start off with like a lip gloss business first, or if you don't have the passion to be mixing stuff and getting your hands dirty to squeeze stuff in the tube and have the muscles, then just get lashes. Lashes is simple. You don't have to do nothing with them. All you have to do is get lashes. Make sure you have the lashes with the lash case so you don't have to be removing the lash, putting it on the, you know. Don't get the box of lashes or the tray. Get the individual. I could share some good vendors on there for cheap, like 60 lashes for probably like $13. I never found that so, but I could find you that so, I promise you. If you're doing lashes, cause like I said, if you don't want to mix and do all that work, you can start with lashes. Lashes, all you'll need, like if you wanted to make it yours, you can get a little label. I know labels that comes with probably like 10 labels for $2. You better hurt your girl up. I need some vendors, but you know. Anyways, yeah, like I said, cause when I started out, I don't know, did I have labels for my lashes? I don't think. Yes, I did. I had labels, and I wish I was smarter back then than now, because I spent so much money on this stuff, and now I can find it cheaper because I did my research. If you're doing the lash business, like I said, you can get your lashes and labels. Lashes and labels is all you need for that. But if you want to do lip gloss, then you're gonna need squeeze tube, Versagel, pigment, oils, and labels, I can say. Unless you want to get some sticky paper and write it on there and cut it the size of the squeeze tube and tape it on there. I mean, you know, when you're starting out, you don't got that much money. But I was, and I was blessed and everything else, so that's why I had my $100. And then, like, another thing is, like, when you starting out your business, you're gonna need packaging, okay? So the stuff, the Versagel, the lip gloss tubes and other stuff, they're not gonna come to $50, okay? Just start up with at least a bag of base. A bag of base should be $6 to $8, right? The squeeze tube shouldn't be that much. Let's see, you probably need 20. It should be only like $5. And then the oils, you could get that from Dollar General, Dollar Tree. You can start off with one oil. You don't even have to start off with a big oil. What did I start off with? Olive oil. That's what I started out with, olive oil. And then I expanded to coconut oil and vitamin E oil and so many other oils. You also want a flavor, but like I said, if you can't afford it, then flavors are really cheap. My flavors are $1.99 if you want to shop with me. I'll put the link down below. And they're tiny, but let me tell you, they do the job because they don't take up so much. And let me show y'all. So this is the, it's tiny. Don't judge it by its cover though. It's tiny, I'm not gonna lie. But let me show y'all. It's all the way filled up. This is peppermint flavor. It's 5 millimeters, but when something in it, it's B9. So let me put all that back in there. Might need to fill it up some more. So this is it. Y'all see where it's at, right? Alright. This thing is all the way filled up. See? Same amount. Like literally the same amount still. And drops. All you need is drops. You don't need to pour the whole bottle in it. You just need drops of it. So that's convenient. This, you could get vanilla, orange, strawberry, rum. I got a lot of flavors on there. And this is my Versagel 6 ounces. I did my own labels. If you need labels, I need to get some label stickers. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing lip gloss labels. You know, I do everything for cheap because people need this and they be charging way too much for this stuff. And they be jipping y'all. So you also, if you starting a lip gloss business, you're gonna need pipettes. My pipettes for $5, I think it's $2. No, for $10, $2. Yeah, pipettes. Or if you don't want to buy from me, you can get them from Amazon. Okay, so like we was talking about the lip gloss, everything you'll need. It would not be that much if you shop right. You have to make a list. I didn't do that. I was just, I'm gonna get this and that and that. And I was watching some videos, but it wasn't, you know, like, you know, the videos, they was more advanced than me, and they was having all this stuff, and I wasn't really paying attention. I was just getting the basics. Like, you don't need bowls and spoons because you don't want to use nothing you eat out of. That's just nasty. If you see somebody in their kitchen use a bowl that they ate out of, or a spoon, a metal spoon that they eat out of, that's trifling to me. So make sure you get plastic spoons and plastic bowls or knives or whatever you want to use to mix your stuff up. Only $1 at Dollar Tree. I get mine from Dollar General. All the stuff I named, it shouldn't even be $50 if you shop on AliExpress. But if you shop on Amazon, then they got some cheap stuff too. I seen some stuff, some 22s for $4 something. Versagel, like I said, should be $6 from TKB, or you can find it on Instagram, or you can buy from me. Oils, you get that from Dollar Tree. Start off with a cheap oil, the cheapest oil you see, even if it's little, because you don't need a lot of oil. I promise you, you won't need a lot of oil unless you use TKB. TKB trading oil, lip gloss base is really thick like mine. Mine's is not inflated. Mine's comes out of a big giant drum. So that's why mine's just thick. I don't add no oils in it. I just from out the drum into the bag, and that's how that is. But if you get pre-made gloss from me, I do the same thing. I don't add oils because I know y'all like y'all stuff a certain consistency. So all I add is the pigments, and that's it. Like if y'all want oil, I give y'all the option to select oil or no oil. My stuff is really thick, so I feel it's thick, but it's just enough oils in this lip gloss base for not to add oil. But I mean, you know how like sometimes it breaks up because it be so thick. So y'all might want to add oil to that, but I don't add a lot of oil. So I probably add like 3 to 4 drops of olive oil, you know, vitamin E, you know, peppermint oil, stuff like that. But I don't add so much, you know, to make it watery. I want it to be glossed up. See, I'm getting off topic. We supposed to be talking about how you make, well, I am on topic. Lip scrub. Lip scrub could be really cheap too. All you'll need to buy from lip scrub is the containers. You can get those also from AliExpress, or if you got $100, all you have to, I have a secret recipe for for lip scrub to make it really creamy and everything else. I'll be dropping a video soon, but it's on my camera, and this thing don't want to work. Look, I hate this. I hate this freaking tripod because it's so weak. I got a video, like I said, but yeah, you can make lip scrub. Lip scrub is way cheaper than anything I just mentioned. Lip scrub, all you need is lip scrub. All you need is sugar, containers, oils, for sure. Do not sell me no lip scrub and no pigments, cause okay, so me personally, when I make lip scrub, I either use the flavor that turns it to color or pigment, or food coloring. Food coloring is the #1 thing everybody uses in lip scrub, because when you add, okay, so you add the sugar, right? And then you add the oils all over. You mix the lip scrub, the sugar with the oils, and then you put the food coloring, and then you I probably let it sit for a minute, and then it starts to, you know, the little grains get soaked up with the food color, and then that's what changes it. And then you can add some flavor oils to your lip scrub. You won't need that much for that, because I overpower my stuff. Like when you open it, you like, woo, like that's how good my lip scrub is. I give props to me. What else you can start out with? Lip scrub, body lava. If you are a glam girl and you got a lot of makeup, highlight makes Body Lava. My Body Lava is way thicker though. It's it's in this container like this, small, because it's so powerful. All you gotta do is put some drops on you, rub it, and your chest or wherever you put it at be glowing. I call mine Body Lava. Some people call it Body Shimmer, Body Highlight, whatever you wanna call it. It's fine. It's fine. So I call mine Body Lava. I call mine Body Lava because when you put it on, it be dripping everywhere, and it's just. I'm not looking at the camera. I know I'm tired, but I gotta get a video out. Like, if you have highlight is not that much from your drugstore, from any makeup store, unless you get an expensive one. But a cheap one would do the job. I got mine from Aeropostale. That's the Aeropostale Fenty. Don't ask me why it was so expensive, but why I use it so expensive. Stuff, the products and stuff. I just used it because I don't wear highlight because I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't wear highlight. So what I just used it for was my Body Lava. So what I did was I got some aloe vera gel to make it thick, or you can get baby oil gel. Baby gel. I got some. I'll show you later if I find it, but not right now. I'm so tired. I cannot search no more. But aloe vera gel or baby gel do the job. I recommend if you're going to use baby, use the cocoa butter one. It should be like it's brown and then clear, cause that one is just, I don't know. I started off with the lavender one. That's if people don't like scents, so you never know what somebody can break out to. That's why on your Instagram or whatever platform you use, you should ask, is anybody allergic to stuff, and make them list it down so you can know what to use. Because a lot of people, different people, just because you're not allergic to stuff, don't mean other people ain't. So you gotta, list it, because people can break out. Then you can get sued, and you have to have your LLC. But Body Lava, all you have to do is crunch up the highlight, take it out, crunch it up. The circle ones, I have 5 of those, 5. Even you could go to Dollar Tree, and they are $1. Like, they be so big for $1. I never went there, I never got those, but I did see them before. You could get those, and you could get 5 of them, $5. What we do, you get 10, and it would be even more pigmented. You want it to be sparkling. You want it to be, people to buy from you again. You want that review that you show people so they could buy it to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get that, before it went out. So you want it to be pigmented. So when you put the Versagel in there, or not the damn Versagel, the baby gel or the aloe vera gel, you squeeze it in there. You don't want to squeeze that much because you want to test it out with the highlight. So when you put that on it, when you put it in a bowl and you put the highlight in, you're gonna mix it up, and then you want to test it. And if it's pigmented, and walk around the house, do your regular thing, and then look at your arm and see if it's still on. Because people like stuff that lasts long, stuff like that, makeup stuff, they like that stuff to last long, because people go out. They don't just be in the house taking pictures. You got to make sure when you go outside that the heat don't evaporate it or something. So you want to have that stuff professional so people can keep buying from you. When I started off my lip glosses were watery. They was not good quality. And the glitter fell to the bottom. You know why the glitter fell to the bottom? The glitter fell to the bottom because the Versagel was not thick enough. And the Versagel was not thick enough because I put too much oil. So you want to measure your stuff out, okay? Or know what you're doing like a pro. Because I was so embarrassed when I seen like her story and the glitter was all over at the bottom. She like, shop, and I'm like, oh, I should give you a refund back. But yeah, you want to make sure. And I used what was it? Versagel. Versagel is not damn Versagel. Food color don't go on lip gloss. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It don't go in no freaking lip gloss Versagel. No. Food color don't go in there. I see a lot of people use it and it don't work for me. It don't. And it don't work for y'all too. Y'all know it don't. Just tell me some tricks and tips if it worked for y'all. Because it don't work for me. It never did. It don't matter how long I mix. Who gonna be mixing versus y'all for an hour to get it just fine? Not me. You better, I'd rather just use pigment. So, I don't got that many pigments, but I brought two. I brought a green one and an orange one. I think sometimes it turned gold. But if it's in lip scrub, it turned orange. But yeah, what's another thing you can make is, you can make so many homemade things for cheap if you shop at the right places. You don't even have to order it. That's the thing. You can go to your local store, your local grocery store. You can make body butter. Body butter. You can get them ingredients. Look it up on the web. And you can search up body butter ingredients. You can get you a jar. Not that many, because if you starting out something, you don't want to start with 100 of them, because you just starting out. People don't notice you. So start with 2, start with 5, and then make them really good. Listen, let me get into it. Get you some promoters, okay? Promoters could be your family. You can get people to test your items out that's strangers and tell them to post it on their Instagram and see how they really like it. Tell them to give you their honest opinion, though, because some people be lying. Like, you're not going to hurt my feelings, but tell me the truth. And my lip gloss is like chicken grease, then tell me, because I need to know so I can make it better. But yeah, get people to review your stuff, because I know my mom was lying about my lip scrub, because when I was like, oh, this is hard, but now my lip scrub is like butter and it's beautiful. Start off with $100. You can start with $50. It depends what you want to buy, and that's how you grow. Website, Big Cartel. I never really used Big Cartel, but for my second business I got going on, I'll be using Big Cartel for that, because Equine is full of it. But the only reason I like Equine, they don't have that many tools on Equine, but Equine do monthly services. See, Wix don't do that. $44 each month, not each month. I think every 3 months is $44. But I was gonna switch my website, but I think I'm just gonna stay and stuff a little bit when I Wix. Equine, yeah, they pretty cool. I really like Equine. But Big Cartel, you can get 5 free slots, because if you're starting out, you don't need that many, because you only should be starting at one problem, like I told you to. If you're doing lip gloss, only do 3 lip glosses. Only buy 2 pigments. Just start off with stuff, because you don't want to feel like you wasted your money. And when I started out and I spent so much money, I felt like I wasted my money, honestly. I spent that $100, I was like, dang, I could have spent it on something different. But this is not about our topic no more, but as my business was growing, even though I don't get a lot of orders, I don't care. I still expand on them. Like, I still buy stuff, so what? I don't care if I don't get an order. I ain't getting no order today, but I ain't mad, because I'm going to keep promoting myself, and I'm going to keep promoting my stuff, and people want to buy from me. Because the last 2 days, I got 2 orders. I'm still happy. But yeah, you got to have good quality stuff. People like good quality. People like different stuff, like different colors. I got 2 different colors in mine. But one color I seen one girl got, so I was like, no, we're going to just do a different color. And I got 2 other items that nobody got on my not on my website, on my Instagram. And I know when I post them, everybody going to want to do it. So, yeah. But I'm going to get with y'all another time.